For today's project, I'm going to demonstrate how you can create this Mickey birthday card using several commands in Cricut Design Space. Let's get started. Okay, so we are in Cricut Design Space and I'm using the Mickey and Friends cartridge that I purchased several years ago. I'm going to select this little television for the card shape, and we're just going to resize this to 5 inches wide, and it'll automatically be about 6 inches, 6.3 inches high. And we're going to click the layers on the right hand side. I actually want to unhide this third layer because I'm going to use that layer for the card, and we're going to just move these two layers over to the right out of the way. And so this black piece is going to be our base. We're going to duplicate that and then align it. And once it's aligned, I want to have it overlapping just a little bit on the other side. So I'm just going to scoot this over so that it overlaps a little bit so that it can fold. And then for the card, the left-hand side is the back, the right-hand side is the front. So I want to flip the left-hand side so that when we open and close the card, it is going to be symmetrical and line up perfectly. So once we have that situated, what we're going to do is weld it. We go to combine and weld, and with the weld, that means it's going to merge these two pieces into one single shape, and that cannot be undone. So we want to make sure that we do the weld when we're positive that we want that result. So now that I have the two pieces welded, we're going to add a scoring line, and that's just by adding the line from the shapes menu. And we're going to move the scoring line in between the two shapes that we had welded. So that way it will have a nice fold, a nice clean fold for it to line up nicely. So now what we'll do is grab the line and the weld result, the card, and we're going to press the button at the bottom that says attach. It's a paper clip. And now that function will be attached to the cutting function, so it'll score and cut once we get to the machine. And now we're going to work on the front of the card. For the front of the card, I want to add a small silhouette of a Mickey Mouse, so I'm going to grab that image from the same family of images that I have, and then we're going to just hide and delete any of the layers that we don't need. I actually want to unhide this third layer, and then I will delete the other layers that we're not going to be using because they'll just get confusing if they're sitting over there on the side. And now I'm going to just grab the corners of this image, resize it, and center it into that television image so that it looks nice and centered. And once we have that situated, what we're going to do is grab the Mickey ears and the television set and click the button that says subtract. And with subtract, it's going to actually make a space where the Mickey Mouse is from the panel where the television is, and you'll see what I mean once we click that button. So now those two images have kind of merged together and it created a cutout, but you can still edit them on the right hand side. You can see that they're still layers, so they can be edited individually. If you wanted to make the Mickey ears a little bit smaller, it's just a really nice feature to have where you can get negative space out of something using two different images. And now I'm just going to make sure that this all looks the way I want it to look. And so now we have the outside of the card all complete. Now we're going to move into the inside of the card. And for that, we're going to duplicate the antenna panel, and then we're going to also duplicate the little red television frame. And I'm doing this so that I can show you a couple other features that we can use to create the inside of the card. I'm just moving this around so we have the red panel on top of the yellow panel. Now we're just going to align it, make sure it's centered properly, grab the two images, and then we're going to click slice. Now slicing is going to basically cut all the images into different pieces. This first slice result I'm going to delete because we don't need that. It's just residual piece of image that's not going to be useful. Now I'm going to click this third one down, which is the one with the antenna. I'm going to hide that antenna piece because we don't need that. The whole point is to have a flat card without the antenna for the inside. And so now I'm going to go ahead and move that red panel out of the way so that you can see the slice results underneath it. It's going to be just a combination of all the different shapes sliced. And what I want to do is actually merge all of these to make one piece, and we're going to do that by going back to the Weld feature. So I'm going to select these two layers, and then I'm going to go back to Combine and click Weld, and that'll create one flat panel that we'll use for the inside of the card. Now we can delete the little frame because that's no longer needed. That was just used for the shape. And now we can move this card over to make sure that it fits equally and that it'll fit nicely inside the card. And then now that we have the inside of the card panel created, we can add text for our greeting or sentiment. But before we get to that, I just want to quickly rename all these layers so that it's organized and we can know which each layer's purpose is. And then once that's all labeled, we can click Make and then verify before we move on to the sentiment that everything looks and is functioning the way we want it to function. So you'll see when we click Make, we can go to each panel. We'll see that it needs to score and cut the black cardstock. It's going to need to cut the red and yellow cardstocks. So those are the correct features for those pieces. Now we can move on to adding our text. I'm going to use just a mini font that I have on my computer system that I downloaded online. It's something that complements any Disney project. So I'm going to go ahead and add this. You can use any font on your computer or within Cricut Design Space. And we're going to create a quick sentiment. It is the basic cut feature that I'm using for this illustration. So I'm just going to write the Happy Birthday Leland here, make sure it is centered. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to duplicate this text. I'm going to move one out of the way because that's going to be actually cut on black cardstock, and you'll see that later. And then I'm going to grab this greeting here. I'm going to change the function to score. And so now you'll see that I can have this lined up perfectly on there once I assemble the card. So you could also use a marker or a pen. You want to make sure that you do attach the scoring to the panel card. That way it's all on one function, as it is here shown on the previous screen. But as I was saying, you could also use a marker or a pen and just write it out, or just leave it blank and use your own handwriting. And so now that we have everything looking the way we want it, we can go ahead and move on to the Cricut machine. I'll send this over and get started on assembly. Okay, so we're here at the Cricut. We're using the Cricut Explorer 3. I'll be using my light grip mat since we are using cardstock. And I'll be using these three colors, red, yellow, and black, along with the scoring tool and just the regular blade. So let's go ahead and install this scoring tool, and then we'll get started. First up is the black portion of the card. So we can go ahead and put that on here. Let me grab my brayer just to make sure that that lays down flat. And we'll get started. Okay, so we have all our pieces cut, and you'll notice that inside the card with the scoring tool, it did work. We have a guideline for the small text that we're going to be adding. So the first thing we're going to do is fold the card in half. Everything is lined up very nicely, so that worked well. And we're going to make sure that we have it all lined up according to the design. So always refer to your Cricut design in Cricut Design Space, because I could have very well put it like this and it'll be different than what we designed, but it needs to go this way. So we're going to go ahead and add some adhesive on the back of this. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and add the TV part. And I have some three-dimensional foam squares here that I cut down to fit within these little spaces. And then we can go ahead and assemble this part. Clearly put that on there. Okay, so this is going to be the most difficult part. Now, the letters are very small, but I'm doing this to show that you can use the small letters, but you also can, instead of doing a scoring, you could use a marker or a pen and just have it write it out for you, which is a lot easier. But I wanted to show you this technique of using the scoring to be able to place these little letters. So I'm going to do this really fast, and then I'll show you the final product. Okay, we have the letters all lined up. I'm going to go ahead and add some adhesive so we can line the card up. And there we have the card. Super cute. You can also add your coordinating gift card holder. This is one I shared in a previous video. Gift card goes right here. And you can add this to your card as well, or give it separately. It's another fun Mickey version. You can put that in here and then put it in your envelope. Okay, so go ahead and put it in your envelope. And you can also use your spare piece Mickey, put it in the front with their name, or use it to seal the back. So make sure you use all the extra parts that you have and incorporate them in with your project. I hope you found this project helpful to demonstrate how you can use several of the commands in Cricut Design Space to create one project. And if you have any questions, make sure you drop them below. As always, I appreciate your subscriptions, and thanks for watching. See you next time.